Hey everyone, and welcome. So, you're trying to figure out banking in Luxembourg, right? Well, you've come to exactly the right place. Think of this as your essential guide. We're going to walk you through everything you need to know to make your financial life here in the Grand Duchy super simple and clear.
I mean, it can feel a little overwhelming, can't it? Especially when you've just arrived. You've got to get your salary paid, set up all your bills, and let's be honest, the banking system here might feel totally different from what you're used to. But don't worry, we are going to break it all down for you, step by step.
Okay, first up, Luxembourg's banking landscape. Let's meet the key players. Now, just to be clear, we're not talking about those big, high-finance private banks you might hear about. Nope. We're focusing on the retail banks, the ones you'll use for your everyday needs. You know, your salary, your savings, and maybe one day, a loan. So, when it comes to everyday banking, there are really five main players you're going to see everywhere. You've got Spuerkeess, Bill, BGL BNP Paribas, Raiffeisen, and then there's a really interesting alternative, Post. So let's just take a quick look at each one, shall we?
First up is Spuerkeess. Now, this is the big one. It's the state-owned bank. It's been around forever, since 1856, and it's known for being really competitive, both on its accounts and on other financial products.
Next up, you've got BIL, which stands for Banque Internationale à Luxembourg. This is actually the oldest private bank in the entire country. And believe me, it's a major force when it comes to things like standard accounts, personal loans, and mortgages.
And then there's BGL BNP Paribas. I mean, the name kind of says it all, right? It's part of that massive international BNP Paribas group. This gives it a huge global footprint and, of course, a super wide range of services. Okay, now for something a little bit different, Raiffeisen. This is a cooperative bank. And what that means is it has a really strong focus on the local community, and its whole ownership structure is just different from the others. It might be a tiny bit more expensive sometimes, but a lot of people really value that cooperative community-first approach. And last but not least, we have Post. And yes, I mean the telecom and postal service company. It's pretty cool, actually. They offer current accounts for all your basic needs, like getting your salary and spending money. The key thing to remember, though, is that Post isn't a traditional bank. So you can't go there for a mortgage or a savings account. But for just no-frills daily banking, it's a really solid, low-cost alternative.
All right, let's talk about the real cost of banking, because honestly, it's different here. And this is probably one of the biggest surprises for anyone new to Luxembourg.
So, if you're coming from a country where banking is free, or where you even get a cash bonus just for opening an account, well, you're going to have to adjust your expectations. Here in Luxembourg, paying a monthly fee for a current account is totally the norm. It's just a smaller market, you know? That means less of that aggressive competition and way fewer freebies. So, what are we talking about price-wise? Well, for a basic package, you know, the one that gets you a current account, a debit card, and online banking, you're looking at a starting price of around €5 a month. Pretty standard.
Now, if you need a little something more, maybe a gold credit card that comes with better travel insurance, you'll find those mid-tier packages are usually in the range of about €15 per month.
And then you get to the premium accounts. We're talking platinum cards, really comprehensive insurance packages. Those are going to start at €20 a month and just go up from there. The most important thing here is to really understand what you're paying for. Okay, choosing your perfect match, because it really is all about you. With all these options, all these different costs, how do you possibly choose? Well, this is where we're going to shift the focus entirely to you and what you need. It's not about finding the quote-unquote best bank. It's about finding the best bank for you.
Let's break this down into two really simple stages. Okay, first, are you brand new here? If so, your priority is just to get an account open quickly and cheaply so you can get paid and manage your daily spending. Easy. But if you've been here for a while and you're maybe thinking about a big purchase like a car or even a home, your priority completely shifts. Now the single most important thing is finding the bank that's going to give you the best interest rates for that loan.
Next up, Expat and Traveler Essentials. You really don't want to get caught out. Okay, for all my fellow expats and frequent travelers out there, you need to listen up, because this next part is absolutely vital. There are a few little quirks about banking here that can really catch you out if you're not prepared. And here it is, the big one. This is a super critical point for anyone who travels. A lot of the basic bank accounts here come with what's called a VPay debit card. Now, that's totally fine for shopping around Luxembourg, but the minute you try to rent a car or pay at an automated toll booth abroad, it's often useless.
So trust me on this. If you travel at all, even just occasionally, you have to make sure your package includes a proper credit card, like a Visa or a MasterCard. It's essential.
So to help you figure all this out, think of this as your personal checklist. When you're looking at a bank's offer, ask yourself these questions. 1. What type of card do I actually need? 2. What's the level of travel insurance that comes with it? 3. Are there limits on cash withdrawals? And what are the fees? And this one's crucial. What are the overdraft fees? Because some banks will hit you with a flat fee, while others only charge interest. You need to know.
All right, we're almost at the end. And for this final section, I want to share a little smart money secret. It's all about banking and your taxes. This is a really powerful tip that connects your day-to-day banking to your finances in a much bigger way. It's all about making your bank work smarter for you, especially when tax time rolls around. See, in Luxembourg, a bank account isn't just a place to hold your money, it's a potential tool for optimizing your taxes. Here's how it works. With certain products like a home savings plan, or even just the interest you're paying on a loan, you can actually deduct those amounts from your taxable income. And what does that mean? It means you pay less tax at the end of the year. It's a huge deal.
So here's the big takeaway from all of this. You need to start thinking of your bank as more than just a service provider. It should be an active tool, a partner that is genuinely helping you achieve your financial goals. It should be helping you save money, not just store it.
And that brings us to the final big question I want to leave you with. After everything we've talked about today, I want you to take a second and really think about your own situation and just ask yourself, is my bank really working hard enough for me?